In some instances, when we're asked a new calculation or a different type of calculation, we may also need to interpolate to find the value first. So in this case, we need to interpolate to find the percentage depth dose at 4.5 cm because the table only gives us 4 and 5. It doesn't give us that 4.5. So we need to calculate it based on the values we know. So this is called linear interpolation, and we're trying to find the value between the given numbers, and there might be different equations that you can use to find your answer. I'm going to show you the way that I like to do it, but as always in math, there's always multiple ways that we can do this problem. So this is the equation y, which is what we're looking for, is equal to y1 plus x minus x1 over x2 minus x1 times y2 minus y1. So we are looking for 4.5, which is in between these two. So in this instance, y is going to be what we're looking for. Then let's fill out what the rest is. So x1 is 4. y1 is 82.5. x2 is the next depth, which is 5, and y2 is 74.6. We are looking for the PDD. So we have PDDs as our y's. So the next y, we don't have it labeled. So in this equation, it's just y, is going to be unknown. So I always put the unknowns as x. Might be a little tricky, so you can just leave it as y if that helps. And our x without any sub number is going to be 4.5, where we are looking for it. Now I just plug everything in. So if we do over here, it's going to be y is equal to y1, we've got 82.5, plus x minus x1, so we have 4.5 minus 4 over x2, we have 5 minus 4 times y2, 74.6, minus y1, 82.5. So order of operations is really important here. There are two ways you can go about this first. It doesn't fully matter as long as you do what I'm about to show you in the right order, if that makes sense. You'll see in a sec. So I'm going to write my y again. I'm going to keep this 82.5. I'm not going to touch it yet. I'm going to then consolidate the numerator. So 4.5 minus 4 is 0.5. And then 5 minus 4 is 1. Next, I'm going to consolidate in the parentheses. So I'll get my calculator out. And I'll do 74.6 minus 82.5. And that's a negative number. So it's negative 7.9. Next, I could perform this fraction, 0.5 over 1, but anything over 1 is 0.5. So then I'll multiply 0.5 times this negative 7.9. And I get negative 3.95. And then I'll write the rest of the equation. We can do this in a parentheses if that helps. 82.5 equals y. So the only thing left to do now to solve for this y is to do 82.5 plus a negative 3.95. Now, if we want to, we can just do 82.5 minus 3.95, and that will get us what our answer is. So what would that be? 82.5 minus 3.95, and that is 78.5. 78.55, or we can round it to 78.6. So now with interpolation, we are looking for a number between these two numbers, 4 and 5. So our PDD should be between these two numbers as well. It should be no greater than 82.5 and no less than 74.6. And that checks out. Our answer is 78.55. So that is in between these two numbers. So this is how you interpolate. Then you might use this answer, this PDD, to solve for an MU calculation. And this can be done with field sizes, PDD, TMR, different values that we might need for our calculations. But again, there are multiple ways that you can perform this, but I hope this makes it a little bit more clear and helps you solve these in the future.